Let's get you the latest updates on the talks between India allies to figure out seat sharing, and it is supremely complicated in almost every state. We've told you what's been happening in Maharashtra, in Punjab, in Delhi, and now the latest to add to their headaches is Bengal, where Adhir Chaudhary has sent out a stern warning to Mamata after reports suggested, and here on India Today we got you those details exclusively, that Mamata Banerjee was willing to just offer 2 seats to the Congress in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. So Adhir Chaudhary's message was clear. He said there's no question of us begging Mamata, and said that if Mamata is serious about this alliance, she must consider giving us more seats. The TMC shot off their warning in response, saying the High Command must rein in Adhir or there will be consequences.
The fault lines have become apparent once again. Just as the I.N.D.A seemed set to name Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar as its convener, the Trinamool has reiterated its preference for Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge for the role. According to insiders, the Trinamool Congress favours Kharge due to his Dalit community background. The proposal from the last I.N.D.A alliance meeting had left Bihar leaders Nitish Kumar and Lalu Prasad upset. But this doesn't indicate a growing camaraderie between the Trinamool and the Congress. When it comes to the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, Trinamool, according to sources, has offered the Congress only 2 seats across West Bengal's 42 Lok Sabha constituencies. This offer is based on the allies' 2019 performance, securing less than 6% of the vote. The Congress has retaliated against its alliance partner, accusing the Trinamool chief of serving Prime Minister Modi's political interests.
हम लोग तो भूख मांगने नहीं गए। ये ममता बनर्जी खुद कह रहे हैं कि हम गठबंधन करके चुनाव लड़ेंगे। ये दोनों सीट हमारे पास है, उनकी दया की कोई जरूरत नहीं है हमें। आप अपने दम पर लड़ सकते, चल सकते, कुछ भी कर सकते। ये और नहीं चाहते कि गठबंधन हो। अगर गठबंधन नहीं होते हैं तो सबसे ज्यादा खुशी कौन होगी आज हिंदुस्तान में? अगर गठबंधन ना हो सबसे ज्यादा खुशी होगी हमारे मोदी साहब में।
The Congress has threatened to contest all seats in West Bengal on its own, alleging the Trinamool was aligning with the BJP.
আগামী দিনে অবাক হবেন না এই খোকাবাবু যদি বিজেপির প্রজেক্টেড চিফ মিনিস্টারের মুখ হয় বাংলায়, অবাক হবেন না, অ্যাডভান্স বলে রাখছি।
A classic political narrative of one-upmanship appears to have unfolded within the I.N.D.A alliance as it ostensibly prepares to challenge the Modi government in the upcoming general election. Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's bring in Rahul Gautam on this broadcast, who tracks the Congress closely for us. Rahul, good evening. The comments that have been made by Adhir Chaudhary definitely shows that there's a rift between the West Bengal Congress unit and the TMC. But with words like, Mamata Banerjee is fighting for Prime Minister Modi to come back to power, is the High Command going to endorse this, or are they going to ignore it? Will they rein in Adhir Chaudhary? Because the TMC is demanding that the High Command intervene now.
Good evening, Akshita. You rightly pointed out that as we are inching towards the Lok Sabha polls, the bickering is only escalating with each passing day in India Alliance Bloc. And in fact, there are several state units of Congress party who are totally opposed to this idea of aligning with the partners themselves. For example, the same thing is happening in West Bengal, Punjab, Kerala. Especially in West Bengal, Adhir Chaudhary, who has been a very bitter critic of Mamata Banerjee, saying that she has been doing the same things which Congress party has been alleging against Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP, subverting democracy, filing cases against Congress leaders. And this only shows that how there is lack of confidence amongst these Congress leaders. But the High Command is extremely confident that they're going to iron out these issues. We've been informed that a warning was also passed today in today's meeting chaired by Mallikarjun Kharge, wherein he said that we should not wash our soiled linens publicly, basically saying that if there is any grievances regarding alliances, then you should discuss those issues internally and should not go out
so
in
don't
public.
go out in public and criticize the allies. That's the message that's being sent across. Not just to Adhir Chaudhary, but we understand to all Congress leaders in different states who've been resorting to this kind of very public bickering against their own allies, part of the India bloc. Thanks, Rahul, for joining us with all of those details. Tamil Nadu Minister Udayanidhi Stalin is currently in Delhi and will be meeting with Prime Minister Modi shortly in the national capital. Now, this will be for an official invite to be extended to the Prime Minister for the Khelo India Games that is being hosted by Tamil Nadu this time, but also assumes significance because this perhaps will be the first meeting between Udayanidhi Stalin and Prime Minister Modi since the entire Sanatana Dharma controversy. So we'll have to see what exactly is the outcome of this meet, and there's no doubt that there will be huge political repercussions also of the pictures as they emerge of Udayanidhi Stalin meeting with the Prime Minister. Soon after he assumed charge also as in fact the Youth and Sports Minister of Tamil Nadu, Udayanidhi Stalin did make his way to the national capital and met with the Prime Minister last year. But since then, of course, he's been in the midst of a slew of controversies. And so that's why this particular meeting also is of importance. Shilpa Nair is joining us live with more details on this. Shilpa. All right, we'll go across to Shilpa in just a bit. My apologies. We will connect with her to get you more details of what's on the agenda. But what we're hearing right now is that Udayanidhi will be meeting with the Prime Minister officially to extend an invite for the Khelo India Games. Not yet clear if the Prime Minister will be attending, but I want to take this across now to Shilpa Nair. Shilpa, this meeting, the first one that will be taking place between Prime Minister Modi and Udayanidhi Stalin since the Sanatana Dharma controversy.
Well, absolutely, yes, Akshita. In fact, this is the first meeting between DMK Minister Udayanidhi Stalin and Prime Minister Narendra Modi that's taking place ever since that whole Sanatana Dharma controversy had broken out. In fact, the Prime Minister had used this controversy in several of his election rallies in poll-bound states of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, etc. He alliance, regarding what Udayanidhi Stalin had said, of course. So this meeting, of course, is very, very interesting. But the reason why Udayanidhi Stalin has met the Prime Minister today is to invite him for the Khelo India Games that will be hosted by Tamil Nadu. The Games will begin from January 19th and it will go on till the end of the month. So he has gone to Delhi to invite the Prime Minister to come for these games, either for the inauguration or the closing ceremony of the event. And he'll also be meeting the Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur is also what we're being told at this point in time. And when Udayanidhi Stalin left from Chennai to Delhi, reporters asked him as to whether he will be, taking up any other issue with the Prime Minister, especially that of the Union government not releasing adequate funds, as far as the flood situation in Tamil Nadu is concerned. Several districts had, witnessed devastating floods.
You're right, that's been a big showdown between centre and state, one that's been led by Udayanidhi Stalin from the state. So will he address that with the Prime Minister remains a question. But thanks, Shilpa, for joining us with all of those details. All right, the other big update that came in today is of Y.S. Sharmila of the YSRTP officially joining the Congress in the national capital. She was welcomed by Mallikarjun Kharge and also Rahul Gandhi in Delhi this morning. And there are a lot of questions about what kind of an impact Y.S. Sharmila will have. And while she's spoken about what her vision is, why she chose to join the Congress, she's largely said that her politics is focused on Telangana. But this move, in all likelihood, will have a bigger impact on neighbouring Andhra Pradesh than really in Telangana, because it gives the Congress a chance to also talk about the YSR legacy. In fact, in her speech, Y.S. Sharmila also said that it was her father's dream to see Rahul Gandhi as the Prime Minister. And that's why, to that effect, she's also gone ahead and joined hands with the Congress.
YSR Telangana Party is not going to be separate anymore from the Congress Party. Gives me great delight. The Congress Party is still the largest secular party of our country. The Congress Party has always upheld the true culture of India. The Congress Party has built our nation foundations up. The Congress Party has unwaveringly served all communities, uniting all sections of the people of India.
The fact that you had Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi there personally to welcome Sharmila shows how much the Congress is really banking on her clout. Politically, she's not got much experience, but because of the family that she comes from, YS Sharmila's presence makes a huge difference, particularly in Andhra Pradesh. And let's talk about that. The fact is that with, in fact, Sharmila joining Congress, it makes it helps the Congress in the sense that she's seen as a claimant to YSR's legacy in Andhra Pradesh as his daughter. It also gives the Congress a leg up in Andhra, where their presence has completely been decimated, diminished, and so they're hoping that in the upcoming elections, remember that along with the general elections, assembly elections in Andhra will take place, they're hoping that with her joining, there will be some shift really towards the Congress. It also helps create that political narrative of a feud in the YSR family. Her brother, Jagan Mohan Reddy, is, of course, heading the YSRCP, is the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. She chose to move away from Andhra politics, went into Telangana, because many believe that she didn't want a direct confrontation with her brother. With her joining the Congress, are we going to be seeing that taking place in Andhra Pradesh now? So, of course, we'll track all the big political updates that come in from Andhra as a result of YS Sharmila joining the Congress now officially. But I want to cut across to breaking news that's coming in now from Tamil Nadu. So days ago, during Captain's funeral, there was an incident of Ilayya Thalapathy Vijay being slippered. There was a slipper that was hurled at the superstar, and now a complaint has been filed over this incident. The superstar's fan association has approached the cops to identify the person who hurled a slipper at Vijay. That footage are on your screens. There was chaos when he reached the venue where Captain's mortal remains were kept to pay his last respects. And in that chaos, there was a person who also hurled a slipper at the superstar. His fans, of course, immediately outraged on social media. They've now filed a police complaint to identify who that person was who threw their slipper at superstar Vijay. Let me take this back across to Shilpa Nair for more details. Shilpa, this video had gone viral on social media when Vijay, of course, had turned up to pay his respects to Captain Vijay, and someone threw a slipper at the superstar. A complaint has been filed. Any developments on that front? Have the cops been able to identify who was the miscreant?
Well, Akshita, this of course happened when DMDK chief Vijay Kant's mortal remains were kept at the party headquarters for public viewing, for public to come and pay their tributes. And superstar Vijay, had arrived at the party headquarters late in the night, and there was so much crowd. There was a frenzy there. Since the party headquarters, the space is very small, the crowd management was an issue on the first day, and especially when Vijay came. He's a very popular actor, of course. When he came, the crowd swelled and there was uncontrollable crowd. And this video, of course, had surfaced on social media platforms where a slipper was seen passing by. Someone had hurled a slipper and it had landed, around popular actor Vijay. Now, we spoke to cops just after this video surfaced on social media platforms. At that point in time, the cops said that they themselves didn't know something like this had happened. They had come to know of this only through social media platforms, and they told us that they're verifying these claims, verifying the video and the incident, of course. And now a police complaint has been filed. This has been filed by a functionary of the Vijay Makkal Iyakam, the Thalapathy Makkal Vijay Iyakam. He's the South Chennai district president who's filed this complaint saying that the police should take legal action against the miscreant who hurled the chappal, because this incident has caused a lot of hurt amongst Vijay fans. That is something that he's said in that complaint.
All right. Thanks very much, Shilpa, for joining us with those details. The cops are investigating and we'll track the latest that comes in. I want to move on to another big story that we've been tracking here on India Today. The investigation into the murder of a 27-year-old model in Gurugram. Horrifying footage that emerged of a body being dragged through the hotel corridor. Now, more details have emerged as cops have told us exactly what the motive for the crime was. The hunt, however, continues for